Here's the third in a series of videos on the 400 Supramerica front suspension. The second video showed these components as they were disassembled, and some of them had received a very light cleaning, but all of these parts now have been cleaned at least 2 more times. These were the suspension arms that I mentioned were polished, and all of their foundry finish was removed. So these have been degreased, and then I put them in the glass bead machine to remove any rust or any kind of corrosion that was remaining. The bronze thrust washers, I had the dimensions written down, but now all of those dimensions along with their location have been transferred to manila tags, and then I'll put all of these thrust washers in plastic containers. These lower spring perches had powder coat on them, and so they were chemically stripped, so all the powder coat is now off. There is some nickel plating, and so these are going to go to the plating shop as well to have them stripped and then returned to us. These parts actually get painted. The lower suspension pivots, I mentioned my thought was to get these spray welded, and so there was a cap on the end that I had to remove, and these were packed with grease, so they have now been cleaned and ready for their next step, which I do believe again is going to be the spray welding. But again, everything looks good. I haven't noticed any problems. Once they come back from the plating shop, we'll take the next step, which is preparing the finish and other parts for paint. While these parts are gone, my plan is to clean all of these fasteners. This is all front suspension fasteners, and all of these will be getting black oxide. So there's some damaged ones in here we'll try to restore, and then there's some that were just missing, replaced with they had modern day hardware in there, so we'll have to get a few new ones hopefully. And also, I'm not sure I mentioned, but whenever parts go out, I always take pictures and then just drop that image onto a Word document and put a brief instruction for the plating shop what needs to be done, and then I also keep a copy for myself, which serves as our inventory. So overall, front suspension looks really nice.